Our anniversary dinner reservation was at 7:30. By 8:10, the candle had burned halfway down, and the waiter had stopped pretending he wasn't watching me. "Would you like to order while you wait?" he asked gently for the third time. "No," I said with a polite smile. "He's on his way." He wasn't. I knew it in the quiet way you know a glass is going to fall before it tips. My husband, Aaron, was never late for image moments. He might forget to buy batteries, ignore emails, lose receipts, but public romance? He showed up polished. That's why my chest felt tight instead of irritated. I checked my phone again. No new texts. Last message, 2 hours ago. "Aaron, leaving office now. Don't peek at your gift winking face." I called. Straight to voicemail. I laughed under my breath. Bold. I texted. "Me. If this is a surprise entrance thing, you're overcommitting to the bit." No reply. At 8:22, I paid for my untouched meal, boxed the cake I'd brought for the table surprise, and walked out with dignity, because heartbreak hates witnesses. In the parking lot, I called his assistant. "Dana, hey, sorry, is Aaron still there?"
Pause. "No," she said.
He left at 4.
4.
Reservation was 7:30. Did he mention where he was headed? "Personal appointment," she replied. Sounded important. Everything sounds important when it's vague.
"Thanks," I said.
Happy Friday. My reflection in the car window looked composed. I didn't feel composed. I felt replaced, and I didn't yet know by what. Halfway home, my sister Maya called. "Happy anniversary, you old romantic," she sang. I smiled automatically. Define happy.
Oh.
He late. Missing. Missing or man missing? Phone off missing.
"That's new," she said.
Yes. You want me on standby? Always. Ping me if weird turns into weird. Too late, I thought. When I pulled into our driveway, the porch light was off. We always left it on. Small deviations are loud when you're tuned in. Inside, the house was dark and still. No music, no surprise setup, no rose petals. Nothing except the hum of the refrigerator and the ticking hallway clock. I set the cake box on the counter and noticed something else. The hallway mirror flowers were gone. I'd put fresh lilies there this morning. Vase empty. Water still inside. Removed, not dead. I frowned. "Aaron." I called out. Nothing. I walked upstairs. Bedroom. Empty. Closet, his navy suit missing. The one he wears for big client nights. My phone buzzed. Unknown number. Text. "Unknown. Are you free right now?" I almost ignored it. Then something in my gut said don't. Me. Who is this? Photo arrived. I opened it, and my breath actually stopped. Aaron. In a tux. Standing under a flower arch. Next to a bride. Hand on her waist. Smiling the smile from our wedding photos. Caption below the image. "Thought you should know where your husband is tonight." My fingers went cold. I typed. "What is this?"
Reply.
"His wedding." Obviously. I sat down on the stairs because gravity suddenly had opinions. "This isn't funny," I wrote. 3 dots appeared immediately. "Check the venue tag," the sender replied. I zoomed the photo. Corner watermark. Silver Creek Event Hall. Live stream capture. Live stream. I opened my browser and searched it. Found it.
Tapped.
Video loaded. There he was. My husband. At an altar. Listening to vows. Not giving them, listening like a groom. Timestamp. Live. 8:47 p.m. Our anniversary night. My ears rang that hollow underwater sound. I turned the volume up. "Do you take this man?" The bride's voice, Rayal, trembling, joyful. Aaron answered. "I do." The room inside me didn't shatter. It erased. I whispered to the empty house. "That's my line." My phone buzzed again. Same unknown sender. "You deserve the truth." He told her he wasn't married. I typed with numb thumbs. "Who are you?" Answer. "The bride's cousin." And apparently not the only one he lied to. The live chat on the stream was filling with heart emojis. Congratulations. Blessings. Forever. I watched my husband kiss another woman under wedding lights on the night he forgot ours and realized something with terrifying clarity. He didn't forget. He replaced. I watched the kiss twice. Not because I wanted to, because my brain refused to file it as real the first time.
Same man.
Same mouth. Same ring, except I leaned closer to the screen. Different ring. Thicker band. Dark metal. Not the platinum one I slid onto his finger 4 years ago, which meant planning. You don't improvise metals. The live stream camera shifted as guests applauded. The bride laughed, bright, relieved, in love. My chest twisted, but not at her. She wasn't my enemy. She was me, just on a different timeline. My phone buzzed again. Unknown. Reception next. You should come. I stared at the message. Why would I do that? I typed. Because lies collapse faster when witnesses arrive, the sender replied. I almost smiled despite everything. Bold family, I murmured. I screenshotted the stream, the texts, the venue page. Evidence reflex was fully online now, emotions still lagging behind. I called Maya. She answered on the first ring. Status. He's at a wedding. Okay. As the groom. Silence. Then, send proof. I sent the screenshot. 10 seconds. Okay, she said calmly. We are now in operation mode. I'm not even crying, I whispered. That's phase delay. Useful. Use it. What do I do? Do you feel physically safe? Yes. Good. Then choose. Confront now or document first. Both, I said. That's my sister. She stayed on the line while I grabbed my coat and the anniversary cake box. I don't know why I took it. Maybe because it felt like evidence too. What's the venue? She asked. Silver Creek Event Hall. I'm driving too, she said. I'll be 10 behind you. Do not go inside alone. I won't. I paused at the door, turned back, scanned the house. His laptop bag gone.
Suit gone.
Anniversary card I left on his dresser, unopened. I photographed that too. Absence is evidence. The drive took 20 minutes and felt like 5. The venue parking lot was full. Fairy lights wrapped around trees. Valet stand busy. Laughter in the air. Wedding joy is loud. It doesn't know it's about to meet truth. I parked at the far edge. Live stream still running. Now reception camera. First dance prep. Song started.
Our song.
Not just similar, identical. I actually said wow out loud. Not heartbreak wow. Audacity wow. My phone rang, unknown sender. I answered. You made it, the woman asked. I'm here. I'm Lila, she said. Bride's cousin. Blue dress, back patio door. I saw her immediately, pacing, phone in hand, scanning cars. I walked over. You're the wife, she said, not asked, confirmed. Yes. I'm sorry, she said, and meant it. Me too, I replied. Her name is Jenna, Lila added. She thinks he's divorced. Of course she does. They have a marriage license on file, she said. My stomach dropped again. Filed when? Last month. Overlap is a brutal calendar. Did no one check? I asked. He had documents, she said. Stamped. Forged or fraudulent. Either way, criminal adjacent. Where is she now? I asked. Inside. Radiant. Poor thing. We stood quietly for a moment, listening to distant applause through the glass. What do you want to do? Lila asked. Truth, I said. Public or private? Structured, I replied. She nodded. I like you. My phone buzzed, Maya. I'm here, she said. Black SUV, aisle 3. Come to patio doors. She arrived fast, took one look at the lights, the guests, my face, and switched into courtroom calm mode. Okay, she said softly. We control sequence. Sequence. Lila asked. Bride first, Maya said. Not him. I agreed instantly. Protect the uninformed party first. Can you get Jenna outside? Maya asked Lila. Yes, bouquet, fix excuse. Perfect. We waited 30 seconds that felt like a year. Then the patio door opened, and she stepped out.
The bride.
Up close, she looked even younger than on the stream. Glowing, nervous, happy. Is something wrong? She asked Lila. Lila took her hand. You need to hear something. Jenna looked at us. Confused, polite. I'm sorry to do this tonight, I said gently, but I need to ask you one question. Okay. Did Aaron tell you he was previously married?
Yes, she said.
Divorced. To who? Someone named. She stopped thinking. Claire? I supplied quietly. Her face changed. Not recognition, realization. Yes, she whispered. That was it. I'm Claire, I said. Silence fell like glass. No, she said automatically. No, you're not. I held up my phone. Wedding photo. Me and Aaron. Date stamp. 4 years ago. Same smile.
Same man.
Different bride. Her bouquet slipped from her fingers and hit the patio tile. Inside, the DJ announced, "Let's hear it for the newlyweds." Outside, the truth arrived first. For a moment, Jenna didn't blink. Shock has a stillness stage, like the mind pauses to renegotiate physics. That's not possible, she said softly. We filed the divorce decree. You were shown one, Maya corrected gently. That doesn't mean it was real. Jenna's breathing changed, shallow, fast. He showed me court stamps, she insisted. Stamps are easy, Maya said. Case numbers are not. Did you verify the docket? Jenna looked at her like she'd switched languages. No. Most people don't. I stepped closer, slow, non-threatening. When did you meet him? I asked. 18 months ago. Overlap again. Where did you think he lived? Corporate apartment near downtown. I almost laughed, not cruel, stunned. That apartment belongs to his company, I said. Short stay units. Cover housing. Lila swore quietly. I knew that lease sounded weird. Inside, applause rose. First dance ending. Time window shrinking. Does anyone else know? Jenna asked. Now we do, Maya said. Next step is how you want to handle it. Jenna looked through the glass doors. Guests smiling. Phones out. Lights glowing. The set of a lie. I won't walk back in there married to a criminal, she said. Voice steadier now. Anger stage beginning. Good. Anger brings spine. Do you want confrontation recorded? Maya asked. Jenna nodded. Yes. Public or controlled public?
Controlled, she said.
Maya turned to me. You ready? I checked my pulse. Fast but even. Yes.
Phones on video, Maya said.
All angles. Lila positioned near the door. I stood to the side. Maya centered, lead council energy. The patio doors opened. Aaron stepped out, smiling, performance still active, until he saw the lineup. Smile died mid-muscle. That was fast, he said. Reflex humor attempt. Terrible choice. No, Maya replied. This was slow. He looked at Jenna first. Always prioritize newest asset. Hey, what's wrong? She didn't answer. I did. Happy anniversary, I said. He turned. Full recognition. Color left his face like someone pulled a plug. Claire, he breathed. There's a special tone liars use when two worlds collide. Half plea, half calculation. You're busy tonight, I added. He scanned the phones, recording witnesses' structure, and understood instantly. No private spin possible. Let me explain, he started. Sequence. Maya said calmly. Answer questions first. He hated that loss of narrative control. Are you currently legally married to Claire Whitaker? She asked.
Pause.
Yes, he said quietly. Jenna made a sound, small, broken, real. Did you present yourself as divorced? Maya continued. Yes. Did you provide documents claiming divorce? Yes. Were they authentic? Silence. Answer, Maya said.
No.
Forgery confirmed on record. Did you apply for a second marriage license while still legally married? She asked.
His jaw tightened.
Yes. Criminal line crossed. Guests inside started noticing the patio scene, heads turning, curiosity spreading like fire through dry grass. Why? Jenna asked, first word since confirmation. He turned to her, desperation mode. I love you, he said. Wrong answer. Not motive, Maya corrected. Method. He swallowed. Because I could manage both, he said. There was arrogance, truth, same species across stories. You didn't forget our anniversary, I said quietly. No, he replied. You scheduled over it. Yes. I was phase out, I added. He didn't deny it. That hurt, but clean hurt, sharp, not confusing. Inside, someone opened the doors wider. Guests now watching openly. Controlled public achieved. Jenna stepped forward, voice steady despite tears. Did you ever intend to tell me? She asked. Yes, he said automatically, then caught himself too late. When she pressed. He had nothing. That sentence never survives daylight. She removed her ring slowly, deliberately, placed it in his palm. Sound of metal touching skin echoed louder than applause had. Ceremony's over, she said. Not crying now. Deciding. Maya leaned toward him, slightly. You'll be hearing from 2 attorneys and possibly a district clerk, she said. Forgery plus fraudulent marriage filing is not romantic. It's chargeable. He looked at me, last anchor attempt. Claire, please, you know me. I do, I said. That's why this is over. He looked at Jenna, lost that anchor too. Then at the crowd. Performance stage burned down. No costume left. Lila turned to the DJ inside and made a cutthroat gesture. Music stopped. Murmurs rose. Truth traveling row by row. Aaron whispered, "This didn't have to be public." Maya answered softly, "Truth always goes public. Lies just choose the venue." No one clapped this time. Once the music stopped, the room lost its spell. Weddings run on momentum, sound, light, choreography. Remove the music and people start thinking. Guests gathered near the patio. Doors, whispering in tight clusters. Phones were out now, not celebrating, documenting. Aaron looked like a man trying to stand on a stage that had been quietly removed. "Everyone needs to relax," he said, lifting his hands slightly. "This is a misunderstanding." It was almost impressive, the instinct to reframe even now. Jenna laughed once, sharp, unbelieving. "A misunderstanding requires confusion," she said. "This is math." Lila stepped beside her, arm ready but not touching, support without steering. Maya moved into host position, voice calm, audible, undeniable. "For clarity," she said, projecting just enough for the nearest guests, "the groom is currently legally married to another woman, present here, and filed fraudulent documents to obtain tonight's marriage license." Murmurs turned into audible reactions. "What? Is that real?" "Call the clerk." I knew something was off. Truth spreads faster in formal wear. The venue coordinator rushed over. Headset, clipboard, panic contained behind customer service eyes. "Is there a problem?" she asked. "Yes," Maya replied. "Your ceremony is void due to active prior marriage. You may want to secure your contract file." Coordinator blinked twice, then switched to liability mode. "I'll get management." Aaron stepped toward me, lowering his voice. "You didn't have to come here," he said. I met his eyes. "You didn't have to marry twice. People make mistakes. Reservations are mistakes," I said. "Licenses are decisions." He flinched. Jenna wiped her cheeks, then straightened, posture change, grief turning into authority. "Did you use my credit to pay deposits?" she asked him. He hesitated. That was answer enough. "My father wrote the venue check," she continued. "Is that also a misunderstanding?" "No," he said quietly. "Financial contamination. New layer." Maya leaned toward Jenna. "We'll freeze everything tomorrow." Jenna nodded. "Tonight we finish this." The coordinator returned with a security supervisor and a tablet. "Sir," she said to Aaron, "we need your identification and your license copy." He didn't move. "Now," she added, firmer. He handed it over.
Tap. Scan.
Scroll. Her expression changed exactly the way Natalie's had in the last story, the moment paperwork betrays the performer. "This decree number is invalid," she said. Room reaction. Audible. Aaron closed his eyes briefly. Cornered animal stillness. Security stepped closer, not grabbing, containing. Is he being arrested? Someone asked. Not by us, the supervisor replied. But this event is terminated. Terminated. Wedding word turned contract word. The cake table lights were switched off. Symbolism accidental. Perfect. My phone buzzed. Dana, his assistant. I answered. Claire, I don't know what's happening, but 2 vendors just called asking why tonight's client event got canceled. Because it was his second wedding, I said. Silence. I quit, she said, and hung up. Efficient. Aaron heard enough to understand collateral falling. He tried one last pivot. To Jenna. I was going to tell you after tonight, he said. There it was again, the most overused future tense lie. After binding me legally, she asked. Yes. That's not confession, she said. That's trapping. He had no language left. Maya turned to me quietly. You holding? Yes, I said and checked. It was true. Pain present. Panic absent. Growth looks like that. Guests began leaving in waves, some sympathetic, some irritated about wasted outfits. Human priorities are honest under stress. Lila hugged Jenna fully now. You're not alone. I know, Jenna said and looked at me when she said it. Unexpected, but real. 2 brides. 1 fraud. Shared clarity. Aaron tried again, softer, smaller. Claire, please don't destroy my career. I studied him for a full 3 seconds. You scheduled your career over your marriage, I said. I'm just correcting the calendar. Security asked him to remain on site for incident reporting.
He didn't resist.
Controllers rarely do once control is gone. Outside, night air felt different now, not shock cold, decision cold. Maya exhaled beside me. Textbook collapse. Not textbook, I said. Too sloppy. She smiled. Sloppy is easier to prove. Jenna stepped out a moment later, carrying her shoes in one hand, bouquet ribbons still tied around her wrist. What now? She asked us. Now, Maya said, we file things properly. Jenna looked at me. Dinner? I blinked. What? I'm starving, she said. And I refused to let him own tonight. I laughed. First real one since the restaurant candle burned down. Yes, I said. Dinner. Behind us, inside the darkening hall, staff dismantled the arch where he'd said, I do. Turns out, he didn't. We ended up at a 24-hour diner off the highway. 3 women in formal clothes, smeared mascara and emotional whiplash, sitting in a vinyl booth under fluorescent lights while a tired waitress poured coffee like nothing unusual had happened. Normal places are medicine after abnormal truth. Jenna wrapped both hands around her mug and stared into it like she was reading a new future at the bottom. I keep replaying the aisle, she said quietly, trying to see where it showed. It didn't, Maya replied. Professional deceivers don't leak during performance. That sounded like experience, Jenna said. Divorce law, Maya answered. Same skill set, different stage. We ordered fries, pancakes, and pie, trauma carbohydrates, and for a few minutes we didn't talk about him at all. That helped more than analysis. My phone buzzed on the table. Aaron. I let it ring out. Then a text. Aaron, please answer. It's gotten out of control. I showed the screen to the table. Jenna snorted. Out of control is when weather hits planes. Not when lies hit consequences, Maya added. I typed one reply. Me. Direct all future communication through counsel.
Send.
Block. Silence achieved. Jenna watched me do it. That looked powerful. It felt late, I said. Late power still counts, she replied. At 11:52 p.m., Maya's phone rang. Courthouse clerk she knew. After hours favor. License status confirmed, she said after the call. His filing used a fabricated case closure. That's felony-level fraud, not paperwork error. Jenna closed her eyes, grief and relief mixed. Good, she said. I want the right ending, not the easy one. We clinked coffee mugs like a strange toast.
To truth.
To paperwork. To women who compare notes. 2 weeks later, the fallout finished assembling. Fraud charges filed. Marriage application voided. Vendor payments reversed. His firm placed him on indefinite suspension. Double lives don't collapse, they itemize. I moved my things into the guest room first, Not out of fear, out of sequence. Order matters when reclaiming space. The unopened anniversary card was still on his dresser. I opened it at last. Inside, he'd written, "To forever, no more secrets this year." I laughed out loud, not bitter, amazed at irony's timing, then dropped it into the shredder. Maya finalized the filing stack with color-coded tabs. "You okay signing?" she asked. Yes. I was. Not healed, but aligned. Jenna and I met once more, courthouse hallway, sneakers this time, not heels. "No more weddings for a while," she said. "Hard rule." I agreed. We hugged, not because we were close, but because we were finished with the same storm. "Thank you for coming that night," she added. "Thank you for stepping outside," I replied. Truth requires both motions. 3 months later, on a quiet Tuesday, I rebooked the same anniversary restaurant.
Same time.
Same table. I brought a book, ordered the meal, lit the candle myself. Not to reclaim him, to reclaim the date. The waiter recognized me. "Your husband running late again?" he asked gently. "No," I said, smiling. "He's not invited this year." I ate slowly, fully,
Peacefully.
because here's what nobody tells you. Betrayal doesn't just break your heart. If you let it, it upgrades your standards. And that's not a sad ending. That's a better beginning.